like, yo, when I was talking to him, he was just like, man, yeah, the Chicago food is just untouchable, bro. Like, you can't. And I mentioned how, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I had niggas to say, oh, you know, New Orleans is food, but like has better food. And I was like, no, New Orleans has good food, but they have a niche. They have, like, you know, it's a style of food that they are really good at.
Yes.
But when you look at Chicago and all the culinary
variety,
like because the reason why Chicago food is good, yeah, we might not have a style that, you know, our style is an influence of all the coast and all everything because of the fact that the
Great Migration.
It's in the melting pot of just different cultures that come and bring a style, bring their cultural style to Chicago and make dishes.
We're small in New York,
dude, and we got better food in New York, bro. Like New York be trying so hard to say they pizza better and all that shit. It's like, no.
You see that shit I sent you earlier with Chance?
I didn't see that.
He was on a T-Pain podcast. He was like, I'm gonna clip it in. He was like, hey, here's a secret. Niggas from Chicago don't eat deep dish. Yeah. That's just a trick we play on tours. Like, eat that shit. We just watch you eat that shit. Like,
hey, but even though deep dish is fire, but
it is. How many times
you went on a secret? In Chicago don't eat deep dish pizza. It's a trick.
Deep dish either.
It's a trick we play on people from out of town.
That's hilarious.
Oh, y'all want some deep dish? Come on. Just watch y'all try and eat all that pizza. Yeah. We don't eat that at all.
You eat that shit?
Not often when I was there, but at the same
time. Maybe twice. Yeah. You work downtown, so you might eat that more than the average nigga.
Yeah, but that wasn't my go-to. Like, hey, give me the deep dish. Like, no
nigga.
We had like,
give me the squares.
Yeah, give me the square. Which square pizza is like a Detroit thing, like a Detroit square deep dish. Like that's their thing. But
you talking about the deep dish?
Like, you know, like Jet's
you talking about the Detroit pizza? I thought you were talking about the squares all together. I'm about to say, nigga, no.
Yeah, but. That's what they claim for that. So when it looks at, like, when you look at squares, like, because like Chicago isn't all about slices. Like,
no,
you might get the big slices and do all that and that.
You
like,
get a slice from Sbarro.
Yeah, but the square, and that's like because like what
Sbarro, ain't no Chicago pizza where you get a fucking
is Sbarro like a Chicago pizza?
No, that's like, the mall pizza. Yeah, I'm saying like if you in Chicago, you get a slice like pizza. That. Like, nah, nigga. It's there are some like Italian like neighborhood spots where you get a slice of shit. They mainly around high schools and shit. Yeah. Cause you know what I'm saying? I got $2, I'm gonna get something to eat. Yeah. Like you ain't buying no square.
Yeah, like Beggar's Pizza was my shit growing up. And
my wife hate Beggars. I'm just like, you fucking tripping.
Hey, but that's fine. You know what? Maybe she just ate so much that she just like...
Nah, she don't like a lot of toppings.
I've never got a lot of toppings.
Bro, Beggars is known for toppings.
No, I didn't grow up on toppings. Because I'm not me and my family, like especially my dad.
Everybody's watching. If you go to Beggars, your shit gonna be loaded with toppings. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Bro, no. Like, for years, like for me, toppings were, like, to find out that they had toppings was a shock to me when I got older. Because I'm like...
Beggars?
Yeah, because me and my family, like, I grew up on just a plain cheese and sausage pizza. Like,
and there'd be a lot of cheese and sausage. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, when you say toppings, I'm thinking you say
no,
like the
nigga. I'm talking about shit. Like, no, they just put a lot of that shit on the pizza.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just like, bro.
But that's what I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, that's on their slogan and shit. Like, we pile that shit on.
Oh, well, yeah. Their cheese is like...
Yeah. I'm just like, bro, what are you talking about?
When you eat a Beggar's Pizza, bro, like, you was just like... You gotta be careful.
Shout out Vegas.
Gee, my wife did. I put her business out there, but she almost choked a few times eating some damn. And that's why she probably, like, she don't fuck with it like that no more because, like, she literally, bro, I witnessed her eat a piece and it had sausage on it, and she literally,
like this big.
And she literally went like this and was pulling like the cheese. She was like, and like pulling the cheese, and it was a piece of sausage at the end of the cheese. It was that fucking cheesy.
And that's when he decided that he was going to marry. Let's start the show, man. Yeah.
People on that goofy shit. These people out here tweaking, bro. If you ready for the show, say. Say.
Welcome to the I Ain't Going Show where anything goes except us. I am your host, CJ.
Awesome CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my co-host, D.
D is in his bag.
And we are here to debate, relate, berate, and be great. And as usual...
It's homie time right now, okay?
Yeah.
How's your 2 weeks been, bro? Because, you know, we did a 2-part last time.
Yeah.
And I was late on the second part.
Late as
hell.
Been good, bro.
Yeah?
No complaints, man. Just living life, taking it all in and just enjoying it, man. Taking it day by day, bro.
Sound like a whore.
I mean, come on, man. It's
you know what I'm saying? We back, man.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers,
I just don't like the way you talk to me sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's been good, bro. Like, life has been good, man. I know that sounds generic, but it has. It's just really like, you know, no complaints.
Oh, okay. I just realized right now I got the wrong hat on. I meant to put on my Bears hat to go with my Bears shirt. But you know, it is what it is. Still got a Chicago hat, man.
It's still Chicago.
Play as fuck up.
I don't see it as a fuck up, but it's Chicago.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I the reason we had to do that last week, I went to Chicago had a little trip and shit. Sorry for the people that I missed. You know, we had to do the baby parade. Everybody got to see Brave, man. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Baby. So
baby.
Yeah. I had a good time.
Brave
man.
The baby, not the
Brave
baby.
The baby. You're right. You're right. I'm careful. Not yet. But, yeah, had a good time. Yeah. Family, friends that are family. You know what I'm saying? We all get to hang out, see each other multiple times and all that shit. Kind of kept it intimate. Like, all right. We're not doing this all over the world shit. Yeah. We're going to see our family.
Get to central locations.
Hey, we're going to be here at this time. We'll have to bam all that shit, man. But, yeah, man, it was a good time, man.
And that's wild, too, because it's like back when we lived in Chicago and you and your family was in Atlanta, every time y'all came back to Chicago, it was like, hey, we could do all this, like, tour shit, but we going to go kick it here. We like... We got to kick it, man.
Home base.
Like,
home base, man. It was just like, shit. Look, man. We got curfew at 9. So
we got drinking and we got chilling to do. Like, what we going to do?
Like, but yeah, man, it was a good time, man. Shout out to family and everybody. But yeah, man, shit. Yeah. Other than that, there was something I want to talk to you about. They were talking about at the job, man. Top 5 French fries.
Oh, that's easy. I don't even know the top 5. I got my top 2.
I'm on the same shit. Go ahead and say it.
Well, for me, it's a toss up between how I'm feeling, but like between McDonald's fries and Checkers.
What?
Those are two at an unbeatable. Like those are two.
They asked this shit at work today, and I went off. I was like, McDonald's and Checkers. I don't know.
Anybody else can get it.
I don't know, man. Because niggas took it deeper. They was like, hey, 95 Wendy's. And I was like, we doing years?
So y'all doing that?
Okay. I remember the first time Burger King changed their fries and shit. I think that was like 99, 2000.
Which time was that? The crispy?
The first time
when they had them crispy fries, it was a little crunchy.
Yeah, G.
They seemed like they had a little extra seasoning on them.
Hell yeah!
Like there was bacon into the fries.
Them bitches, yeah. Hell yeah! I was in high school.
Happened? Like, why did they switch?
Bro, they got on some Domino shit and just started fucking with their recipe.
Gee, because that was it right there. But yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. They was talking about. They did bring up some interesting things. They was like Popeye's fries. And they was like, Popeye's fries is just bootleg Checkers fries. But they was like, yeah, but they good when you eat them cold. Nah. And there are no fries that you can eat cold. Nah. Not cold, but like, and they be stuck together.
Yeah. No.
Like,
I would have said the opposite. I would have said when they're hot and they give you the good batch, because as a Popeye's fries have fell off because they get them too crispy, like too crunchy to where they get real hard and you just can't eat it. They fell off.
I ain't experienced them.
It fell off.
The Popeye's fries, like when they be stuck together, or they be fat.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing their biscuits. But I feel like Craig mama like, I don't know what's going on with her sister.
Gee, I don't know how you mess up that recipe, or like I don't even think they messed the recipe.
They just on some like, man, chicken is our shit.
Yeah, I think they because they were like, if you remember, Popeye's biscuits were like almost like
hockey pucks.
No, they were good though. Bro, outside of the dryness.
What year was this?
I would say like
outside of the dryness, that's the whole fuck up.
No, but they was always buttery and soft. When you eat like Popeye's biscuits,
when you eat them off top,
yeah.
Okay.
You like
in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
After that, you're done.
Yeah,
you're done. But I remember those were like
dog eating peanut butter.
For me, those were like up there with Red Lobster biscuits because they were buttery. Now,
we're not doing this.
Red Lobster introduced the whole like garlic bread. Like,
was this before you had a Red Lobster biscuit?
I'm saying
don't ever.
I'm not comparing them in the sense of like
you did though.
They are
delicious.
They were both delicious. Red Lobster was like gourmet back in the day. That was gourmet.
Yeah.
Biscuits.
Yeah.
But Popeyes on a fast food level, they were up there. For the fast food, they were the gourmet for me. Who had a better biscuit out of all the chicken spots back in the day? Bro, they were
KFC biscuit was better.
No.
Long term.
No.
Yeah, bro.
You a lie.
Yeah.
Bro, KFC didn't butter the top of their biscuit the way Popeyes buttered their biscuits, bro.
But like straight up, when you eat the biscuit with the chicken at the same damn time,
it was Popeyes
nigga,
for me. It was Popeyes for me, bro. I never,
all right, man.
Like, bro, I still to this day,
this nigga like eating chalk.
Nah, I still to this day think that Popeyes has a better biscuit than KFC. That's just me.
You don't like KFC, so that don't mean shit to me.
I love KFC. I think KFC is great.
I ain't never seen you eat KFC.
Yeah, I eat it a lot, bro.
You eat it a lot?
I actually eat it.
Because Popeyes fucking
I was going to say, I actually eat it more now because of the fact that Popeyes, I don't know what it is, but in the season, bro, that next day, my stomach is in a knot. I'm just like.
So you White Castled out.
No, White Castle's good. White Castle's a clear you out. White Castle's is a cleanse.
Oh, yeah. I had a couple of enemas this weekend. You know what I mean?
Like,
and I always forgot about them. I was just like, shit, what the fuck? Oh, that's right.
Gee, now that White Castle's, that's one that, like, what was it? Maybe a few months ago when we got on for those of us that live up in Georgia, you get on ATL Scoop. Shout out to ATL Scoop.
Oh, when they sent us off?
Gee, ATL Scoop posted that it was a White Castle's coming to Atlanta. And I swear to you, bro, like, me, wifey, we were just so
we were too
excited. We was just like, oh my God, you telling, no, don't play with me. Don't play with me. And then it was like, y'all playing with me because it was for a movie. Bruh. It was like, damn, that's how dope.
For White a fucking Castle movie.
Gee, why you can't even, like, let's not lie, or even trip or deny the fact that White Castles is a staple for us. It's so good.
And don't bring up that fucking crystal shit. The thick ass bread.
Nah. Even though I still on a good day, I eat some crystals. It ain't no comparison. But at the same time, if you want a little fix, I will eat it.
Gotta be high.
But bro,
gotta be high.
They put a White Castles in New York that time. Remember when they did that in New York and that shit like ran out of food? Like the
same
first
way
day
in Vegas.
Or something like
same
that.
way in Vegas.
And it was just like, oh well, see that like that's right there. That's gonna tell you like how good a spot is.
I ain't gonna flex. We went to that White Castle on Sibley twice, and them bitches was trash. But we went to the Old Faithful.
Yeah.
159th.
Yeah.
Like I was always like, I don't give a fuck. They had a bad day.
Yeah.
Wifey was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too grown for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
We went to that one on the way to the airport. She was like, "Oh shit, yeah, this is what I was talking about." I was like, "Yeah, we ain't getting
right time of day when
fuck
it's
you
fresh,
talking about, niggas."
You getting the one that ain't been sitting there. You getting the one that
they was also what you call it, doing construction in there,
okay, and
all that shit. So it was only the drive through, and then we tried to go on the way out, and they was fucking with the drive through. So it was like 150. OG was like, you shouldn't have went there anyway. Yeah. 159th or any place else. Yeah. And shit, went to 159th. We waited for a minute. And it's like, man, what the fuck they doing in there? One bite, I was like, it's got like Harold the Kumar, nigga.
And they the ones that, like, I think we had a conversation about this before, man. They had, White Castles there's certain restaurants that had, for me, nostalgia wise, it's
like
White Castles,
Harold's.
Well, yeah, you got. Well, I'm saying like even like just more like mainstream in a sense. It's White Castles for me had the best mozzarella sticks by far. Like there is no restaurant, fast food restaurant that. It don't matter. Like you could say Arby's, they be trying to do some new shit because you hear about that shit. Nah, White Castles has the best mozzarella sticks because they always hot and they still cheesy and they got the right type of crust, like crunch to it. And then you have Wendy's who have fell off completely with their chicken nuggets. You spill on yourself.
I was trying to be cool, but you want to say it.
I was just saying, the look at your face. Was it a lot or a little?
It was a little.
Oh, okay. Even just a little bit of cold when it hits your thigh.
I messed, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even hit yet. It ain't went through the dead cargoes.
Oh, well, see, that's where those come in handy, bro. Like them shorts that be thick cotton.
But anyways, we're talking about fucking food, nigga.
But yeah.
Shit.
He's upset.
I was like, I hope he don't say that.
He's upset.
Oh, you weigh something?
On some CJ-ish.
But yeah. But anyway, man, I was just saying like Wendy's nuggets.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day. Now they're a totally different recipe. I can't find a Wendy's that like they don't even have the same type of nuggets anymore. They used to be the best nuggets.
Let's talk about restaurants that are fucking up and have fucked up everything as far as like what they used to taste like back in the day. And feel free to get in this bitch. Say it, the Wendy's nuggets.
What?
I remember those.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut dough.
What?
Domino's Domino's got their shit together and then fucked it up again.
See, they got their shit together when they started making them fucking the bacon ranch sandwiches, bro. Grinder sandwiches.
I was walking from work a few blocks to go get them bitches.
Just to get them, bro.
Like, and that's when Domino's was trash. Man, Domino's got their shit together a couple of times.
Yeah.
And it was just like a basketball team where it was like, all right, we got Shaq, but we got him when he old. Oh, we got this nigga, but damn, Shaq old now. This ain't gonna work. Like, they just kept fucking up and not getting them together and shit, man.
Gee, I don't know what happened. Maybe just, I don't know. I feel like the recipe didn't change. I just think the people making the shit just got tired of making the shit because they was making it all the time and they just dried them bitch out. I don't know.
What happened to Pizza Hut, bro? Like, what happened to? I feel like, oh my God, what happened to Virgil? Like what happened to the dough? What happened to the dough? Yeah. What fucked up? What did y'all do
because they
to
got
the dough?
To a point too, like Pizza Hut got to the point where, like, they were falling off. But then they pickup was they started like garlicking their bread. I think they still do the garlic bread, but
that's fine.
Like, but they don't do it the same way.
But they didn't have to do that. They could have just kept the dough.
Yeah,
like the crust, the pan pizza was a fucking staple.
Yeah,
of fucking like Domino's. I'm not Domino's. Pizza Hut.
Yeah, was
them niggas like that. Domino's and Little Caesars was like, fuck. How do we get to Pizza Hut? Gee. And these niggas just got like they cheaped out.
Gee, I remember they messed around.
Get some Chinese dough or some shit.
They messed around one time, and I was like, never again. They messed up my order somehow. And
Pizza Hut?
Yeah. They messed up my order, and they literally, like, gave me the bread, the sauce, and sausage sprinkled all over.
I was like, cooked?
No, they didn't add any cheese, bro. Like, not even, like, jokingly, like, oh, it just wasn't enough cheese. Like, no, there was no cheese. I was like, bro, who is eating a pizza from here ever? Like, y'all didn't want to confirm this with me?
Playoffs? Don't talk about
like, like,
playoffs.
Bro, I'm just saying, I'm like, bro. And I was like, never again, bro. I was like, never again. And I feel like that you ever do, like, eat something or been somewhere and you had an experience so fucked up that it was just like, yeah, I just don't even want to give y'all a
Walmart.
chance. Give you a chance. But see, Walmart, I ain't had no crazy experience at a Walmart.
I just feel like I'm too old to be in like fucking TSA check before I leave. Some shit I mean, spent $200 at.
If you go to Sam's Club, that's how it is. You get your receipt checked. That's why you don't want to go to Walmart because they check your receipt coming out.
I feel like I've already known Sam's Club's gonna do that shit.
Walmart always did that shit.
I know they same. No, I haven't been.
Walmart always did that shit. Bro. You come out of there with a
This is my thing with Walmart. They check some niggas and they don't check some niggas. That's what really pissed me off. Well, and I done spent a lot of money up in here. I done spent $200, $300, $400 in this bitch.
That's why.
And then I'm getting checked.
You got a full cart.
But I will spend $40 in here and get checked too. Man, suck my dick. I'm never coming in here again.
I mean, but how much?
But it's to be in here with the likes of these niggas and all this bullshit that you got going up in here, man. I see niggas stealing and you not checking them. That's what really pissed me off.
I don't know,
like,
man.
All this shit, man. Like,
I thought you had a different reason. That's the reason why you don't want to shop.
These are the reasons.
Bro, you got a complex. You got a complex.
Yeah, nigga. No. Like, nah, bro. No. Don't stop, nigga. Check everybody.
Nah, they do check. I'm sure they.
No, they don't.
Bro, I know. No,
they
people.
don't.
I
no,
know people.
They don't.
I know people that work.
Who know people?
Yeah, they don't. It ain't no racist. Like, hey, we're gonna check the black man's bag. Like, it ain't that, bro.
Shut the fuck up,
bro.
It ain't that.
I'm almost at my year mark, and don't get me wrong. I'm probably gonna go back.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's why you don't go.
But
for me, it's more like I just don't like the crowd situation.
That too.
Like,
it's all that shit.
Like, I like
it's been many a time I've been to Walmart and shopped my ass off and got a basket, and I see this line is all the way back to the diapers. Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't want this shit no more. And I will pay the extra $50 to go to Target.
Yeah. Not the extra 50.
That's all the difference is.
To Target, yeah. I mean,
they got shit produce.
What?
Target?
Depending on the one you go to, bro. Target.
I'm talking about the selection of that shit.
Like, cause they shit like Target.
You ain't never in there buying motherfucking fruit.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it.
No.
Exactly,
because
nigga.
I don't do a lot of shopping anyway. I hate shopping. Wifey does that.
Matriarch. Patriarch. What the fuck?
And it's really all about, like, there's certain places.
This is the type of nigga that the groceries come. He be like, damn, you couldn't select no better shit?
No, I would never.
The crackers is all fucked up.
No, I would never. First of all, you ain't getting that from Target, but at the same time, it is more expensive to be shopping for produce at Target. Yes, yeah, you know, that's just the thing that you know.
I'm the type of nigga to go to 4 different stores to get the shit I want.
Yeah,
and
my wife
and I still come back in less time than my wife did in one.
My wife got into it with someone on social media because she said that shopping, like doing all of your grocery shopping at Target, is financially irresponsible. And
show broke ass.
But that's what Kia said. That's what wifey said, and like. I remember somebody felt like, yo, like, how can you say that? Like, that don't mean that if you shop at Target.
Wait, your wife said that or somebody else said that?
My wife said that it's financially irresponsible.
It is. I ain't mean to shit on your wife.
I'm the
same nigga. I'm the same nigga. I'm the same nigga that said, I don't get the produce over there.
Hey. Keep that same energy when you see my wife next time. She go, you know, kid, don't play that. No, I'm just fucking with you. But like, yeah, it's just different. And
it's not financially irresponsible. It's just irresponsible in general because it's way more places. Like I was saying before,
yeah,
I will go to 4 different stores to get all the shit that I need.
Yeah, but see, that was
I'm not talking about.
But see, that was a younger years. That was a younger years. That was when money was different back then. You know what I'm saying? Wifey was saying that because now she up in she will be a Trader Joe's.
Oh, Trader Joe's. See,
like, you know what I'm saying? She at Trader Joe's. She went through a Whole Foods stage. And she just like, and then down here in the South, Publix
hurt your feelings.
Publix is like, gee, you talking like full blown grocery shopping at Publix?
3, 4, 2.
Yeah, gee, that's like, that's like in Chicago, Mariano's.
Hell yeah. With bags.
Yeah.
I forgot about the bag shit, G.
They still charging for bags?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah.
It's like, nope. I will carry this shit out here.
Hey, but you know what? It's wild that motherfuckers feel that way. But see, okay, so here's the difference. It's wild to think about motherfuckers paying for, or like people paying for bags when Aldi's been doing that their entire existence.
But you get a better deal with all that shit.
True. But a few cents for a few bags ain't really.
But you can bring your bags in that you already got under the sink.
You can. You can do that still now.
You ain't got to buy the bags.
I mean, yeah, but you can go same thing. Like they're charging for grocery bags at the stores now in Chicago.
Yeah, all that shit is organic.
We don't know that.
Yeah,
they have an organic section. It ain't like 100%. It's 100% organic.
Yeah,
you know this for a fact.
My wife told me that.
Oh, yeah.
So I take it as motherfucking.
Shut up.
So you calling my wife a liar?
No, I'm just saying. Like,
you heard him.
Did she say everything in there's 100? That Aldi's is 100% organic. Everything that's in Aldi's is no, because
as far as I remember.
No, shut up. So it ain't even your wife didn't never say that. That's what I'm saying. You just like, let's see, it's organic. Like,
you know what I mean?
On to the next
one. All right, man. We got to shout out our sponsor, Stogie Tobacconist. Stogie Tobacconist premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
I always get that drop right. You ain't got the answers all fucking day. But shout out Brian and Rob. As you can see on the ticker. Shout out Stogie Tobacconist, StogieTobacconist.com. Hit them up for your premium cigars. And before it gets too cold, or no, they moving all around.
They got heaters.
You know what I mean? Say that again. So use their mobile cigar lounge for your next event. Y'all like to smoke, drink. Y'all got kids inside, smoke outside. Do your thing, man. Hey, Brian was telling me he was at work. He was like, he was watching the show, and somebody said, "Oh, it's Stogie! It's Stogie!" All right, moving on. Black History in the Making. Black History in the Making, as we always say, we're here to, of course, send shout outs to our ancestors. Have to move things around over here. But we always want to send love to them, but we also want to shout out things that are happening right now because we are making history right now. So, Rikers Island correctional officer highlights the incredible work that Lala Anthony does for this facility. She's helping them build self-esteem and confidence that they need to re-enter into society. And let's do this first. My baby here. You know, she out there making them niggas think that they could do anything. Because it's nothing like a pretty girl smiling in your face and telling you that you are special. Am I lying?
You right. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I can do better. I really can.
I'm finna dead the beef with this nigga. You know what? I'm off this shit.
I'm gonna get my life together.
She right. She right.
Maybe that's why Kim Kardashian was out here, like, you know, helping free niggas. Like, you know, is there something to that? I don't know.
Yeah, man. Shout out the work that she's doing too, man.
Yeah.
This ain't about her. It says it's Black History in the Making.
I'm just saying. Go ahead. You right.
She got black kids, but nah.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
Cool. All right. Right into some. Uvalde School District suspends the entire police force for the fallout from the school shooting. Cause none of them niggas, they would have had to shoot me. If my kid was in that school and I heard gunshots in there.
I'm in there.
How the fuck are you? All right, shoot me. All right, bet. You're going to have to stop me and my wife. Bro, we starting this shit. Like, both of us is hopping over this bitch. And I'm pretty sure the other parents will be like, oh, you're going to have to get all of us out of here. It's one nigga in there? Nah.
I mean, that's just like a really tough scenario to even
it is,
because we all can say what we would have did, like, just like even thinking back to like the whole like 9/11 hijacking. It was,
are you talking about the plane?
Yeah, it was like a lot of people saying, oh, if I was on the plane, like, bro, like, we don't know what we would be.
But
those are scenarios
that was one thing that happened to the point where, like, yo, if that happens again, niggas is not going up. I ain't going nowhere.
But no, yeah, I agree. I think that, like, that's what I'm saying. Like the situations when they first happen and you first hear about it.
Yeah, the first one.
And unfortunately,
that's been like the 15th school shooting.
But
in our lifetime,
I think we could say what we would have did, but at the same time, bro, to be a parent in that situation, I can see a bunch of parents like screaming probably at the police, like, what are y'all doing? Do this. Like, I know they all in their mind would want to, if they can, turn back the hands of time and, would run in there. You get what I'm saying? And risk it, like, but like sometimes you don't know the severity of certain things because they ain't happen. So that's just the only like circumstance. It's just like, I feel for the families, because that's the most important thing. But like the police officers, it's just like, I don't know if suspending the entire thing is the thing. I think that there has to be
farce.
I think there has to be some training maybe or figuring out, okay, what went wrong and how do we fix that?
See, this is the thing that pisses me off. If the president was inside of there, it wouldn't have been we gonna hold off.
Yeah.
There's a shooter in there. The president's in there. Yeah. They would have, at minimum, extracted that nigga. So you can go in there and get this one nigga that's in there.
Yeah.
That's my thing. It's just like, fuck suspension. Like, these niggas need to be.
No, it is. Man.
It ain't even. It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
First of all, don't get in this job and you ain't about this shit. That's why I respect the Marines. Because everybody want to call them crazy, but they with the shits. And if you a police officer and shit, and it's children, there, and you just like, oh, let's see. He's in there shooting, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. No.
You hear him shooting.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just like, all right, how much we've all played GoldenEye at least. This nigga got to find some old goddamn ammo. He has to reload. You can get this nigga while he's reloading. These niggas ain't trained right. Enough of this.
Yeah.
Enough of this.
Awesome CJ-ish.
Because that's just like a situation I could never even fathom, just understanding what those families went through, man, and what they have to go through now, man. So that shit is just like, yeah, it's just sad, man, all the way around. It ain't even about the police at this point. I don't even care. It's like the situation at hand, and that situation is bad enough.
My wife is asking if she wants me to get the monitor. I'm like, sure. But I was picking up my phone. I'm glad I saw that to talk about this substitute teacher who's snapping on black boys,
like on purpose, like specifically, like it's just the black boys.
I'm gonna play it right now. You're gonna see the clip.
Some of the tweet that landed her in that hot water here. It was posted to Twitter last Thursday under the account @mostly_hated. It says, "Black women raising boys, please stop letting your sons pick up your female traits. I have an expletive boys in my class. I know you'll have some men around somewhere. This expletive is getting ridiculous." Now, this comment got some quick reactions when I showed it to some parents in person today.
It's not with that type of behavior.
Honestly, with a lot of the way teachers are, a lot of them do teach like they just don't say it.
She could have said, like, put them in meal mentoring programs, things like that. But for her to just come off and say something like that, it's just atrocious.
Now, online, a number of comments were defending Robinson, some essentially arguing she's a victim of cancel culture. Those upset with the substitute also flagged other questionable posts. Now, we can't see those posts for ourselves. Her account was listed as private this morning, but different messages screen grabbed by others appear to say kids need to get bullied. It goes on to say the no bullying thing is dumb. Another says these fifth graders never had a teacher from the hood I see. I will gather a child quickly and respectfully and still bring them to tears. A third appears to read, so when I look at my student who thinks it's cute being bad, I just wonder how long it's going to take for them to land in jail. Several other questionable posts were found on Facebook. Prince George's County Education Committee Chair Jolene Ivey used the words homophobic.
Wow. I did not.
But on some other shit, y'all just heard that. Have you not had a substitute teacher who was with the shits like that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, G. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not,
no, it's not right at all. I mean,
but like, I've had many a substitute teachers.
They
like,
tell you how
I'm getting
how
my check.
Yeah,
I'm getting my check.
Like, what y'all not gonna do up in here? Like, yeah, I'll fight you. Like, whoa, like, been a shorty.
And seen them fight. Where it's at? Damn. Where the broke buster discussing that when you need it? Damn.
He fell off now, he didn't pass the time now. But it was so, like, that sounds like a teacher that was just fun.
See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me.
That sounds like a teacher that was fed up. Like, she was fed up. She probably had an old school mentality of like, you know, I'm going up in here and all these like kids, they whining, they doing this. I'm trying to do my job. I can't do my job well. I'm not like by any means
she was
defending her or giving her like an excuse. It was just like that's what it sounds like.
She was projecting the niggas that she didn't met.
Yeah.
They remind her of these kids.
Yeah. Or just like, I mean, in general, she just like, yo, like all these kids. It's certain, like some people just don't care about their jobs, I guess. Because
a lot of motherfuckers, they call it quiet quitting.
Yeah, because she just got fed up and tired and she just voiced her opinion on something. And maybe she thought she was voicing it on some like, it's on Twitter or Facebook or social media where only a select, because we know friends that and people that we know that are teachers and they might say something, you know, on social, but they ain't like doing nothing that's like getting them canceled. It's just they voice.
I've seen
these
this.
Kids.
I've seen this too.
Yeah,
and at the same time, man, I feel them. Like for real, like not the bitchiness. But, like, I've given substitutes hell. Like, not even trying to, just on some, like, man, she's trying to do her job. Gee, you are not a real teacher.
You can't you ain't my daddy.
We finna be over here pencil popping and fucking doing all type of playing cards. Like, we finna do this over here. Like, gee, you can't give me no grade.
Yeah. Like you can't
give me no grade.
You can't control
you
my
not
fate.
Real.
Like, you ain't been here putting in the time and the work and teaching all this and coming in trying to teach the teacher's lesson. We barely was listening to her, and now you know what I'm saying, or her or him. We were barely listening to our regular teacher, but we like our.
How excited were you when a sub came in? Like, not only do I not have to do work.
Yeah. It was like, it was like, oh, okay.
Now I can finally talk to old girl. Or now I can finally finish this conversation that I was trying to do in the last class with a real teacher.
Or it was like.
Who threatened to write me up.
Or it was like, shit. Movie day.
Oh.
We get to watch movies.
Nigga, not Independence Day.
Like, yeah, like. That's what it is. But what I think with this teacher, being a parent, man, I do feel like it's like I feel like teachers have a tough job. Substitute.
I ain't mad at her.
Substitute teachers have.
This is her own social media.
Even harder job because they have to move around. They're floating teachers.
Nobody
that have
respects
to.
it.
Yeah, because they have to. Like you're like in the middle of the school year. After the teachers then got used to the new student, like the students and got used to the new teacher and all that, you gonna have a day.
The teacher took off work for either PTO or she was hungover, or she met a new nigga, and now you in here and it's Christmas for these kids.
Because it ain't like it's a teacher from another class that you used to seeing.
Does everybody respect them? Remember when the teacher would come next door and be like, hey! Like, everybody be like, oh shit. It's like, a real teacher.
Yeah. And so it's like, it's different from like that. And it's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. Oh, I feel so bad. Like, it make you think. Someone once told me like, "Oh man, Daryl, you ever thought about being a teacher?" I was like, "Nope,
no,
I can't do it.
No,
it's certain jobs, man, that you just ain't built for, man. And I'm not built to be a teacher, especially of like elementary to like high school. Hell no,
hell no. I seen motherfucker lean on me, get beat up because all the new teachers get to go. Hell yeah, all the new teachers go to the fucked up schools. Like, nah, nigga, I'm not gonna be up there like I'm Mr. Hey,
nah, like. And I don't ever think I could be that cool enough, like, teacher to win everybody over either. So I'm just like, nah. It just ain't for me.
Dead.
It's like, you can't fight a kid. You can't cuss a kid out, even no matter how much you want to. I ain't fighting no kids in no school.
Although
man.
I've been there and I've seen it. Not with me, but I've seen a teacher take his belt off in fucking like high school. Like not whoop nobody, but like he was tired and she was just like, hey, y'all niggas need to calm the fuck down. But that was the type of school I was at.
Gee, it was always, but I've been through
and
that.
And everybody
too.
was like, he cool.
I think that we've all experienced it, but I've experienced that
too.
Shut
up, Mr. Odom.
You remember his name. But no.
Everybody don't remember the cool teachers' names and shit. Like, I respect him. He will fuck us up.
like those teachers that were well with that, it's like, gee, there's no way this teacher is going to connect with this class. Like, you see it in them. Like, they came in the way they were dressed, the way that they handled themselves. It's like a bunch of pit bulls watching they pray, like, come in like
don't call the black kids pit bulls, man.
I ain't say black kids. I just said students. I'm saying in general. Okay. Like, your ass just thinking of black kids.
I've been to black schools.
I've been to mixed schools where...
You know what? Was it ever a sub in St. Jude?
All the time.
I don't remember.
Oh, at the Catholic school, yeah, we had... Only thing was the substitutes were nuns. Like, they would be...
Oh, and I never seen
a
sub.
They would be the sisters. Like,
I never seen a sub.
Yeah, we
would have definitely been scared of that.
Yeah, you ain't messing you ain't messing that up. Like that's like nah.
Them bitches bringing out sticks like.
No, I ain't never had to
Jesus.
But no, I ain't never had to like stick.
No, I just heard stories about it. See, that ain't never happened, but it's just like the stigma of this shit. Just like, I heard.
They pull out that ruler and just whack you. Like, no, I ain't never had that happen, but it was just like, it was
I had the ruler, just not at that school.
It was a respect.
Oh, we talked about this.
Yeah. But,
abuse. You just like, how?
Yeah, no. But yeah, substitute teachers, man, big ups to y'all, because y'all do got to.
But no, we didn't even get on calling them bitches. That's what I wanted to talk about. So, this is a whole nother, am I going too far? No, I'm not. So
I went too far.
She was saying, no, I'm talking about in the, you know what I'm talking about. So she was saying like, hey, you know what I'm saying? She was calling the boys bitches because they've been raised by mothers and not fathers and shit.
Yeah.
So
that's where
I wanted to ask you, have you seen a difference between your friends or people that you know? Who have, because you was raised in like a 2-parent home and shit, and I wasn't. So,
and you,
what you mean?
Are the perfect example. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say it. But like, have you seen the difference between it? Like,
nah, like me personally, I have not, because I know, like growing up, I had, you know, like one of my best friends growing up. Like, he, you know, was raised by his mom and his sister, and I didn't see anything different in him than what I was receiving at home. I think that a lot of times I've seen maybe, like, in the male friends that I had who had, you know, were raised by just their, you know, mother and grandmother and females in their life. Mm-hmm. To me, they seem a little, they had to be a little tougher, almost, like, because they were maybe being, you know, taught that they needed to be tougher or something. I don't know. I just that's maybe the only thing that I recognize. But outside of that, I did not really see a difference. I think that what she was experiencing was like what that teacher was saying was personal. Was her own personal viewpoint and what she felt, and like her own opinion of something made it where it was like, now you're attacking the families, you're attacking the mothers and the people that, like, you know what I'm saying, like that's where, and it could be just now for me being a parent like that, like, don't you ever, like, you know what I'm saying, I got a son, I got a daughter, don't you ever refer to my kids in that manner, G. Like, who do you think you are just because you can't handle this class? Like, why are you trying to run them with a, you know what I'm saying, iron fist all the time? Like, I know that a lot of kids need, like, that's one thing I do agree with, that when it comes to raising kids, like what is that, gentle parenting? I feel like is for a certain age. I think that you can be gentle, but there's also like not every kid can't be gentle because they're, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need to be a little tougher on kids that need a little harsher, like correction. I'm not saying
because the baby is ahead throwing tantrums and slapping niggas. I'm like,
yeah, like there's no.
Now she know what I mean.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I think that, like, even for, like, you know, for me, when I look at, like, with my son, like, gentle parenting for him is only a green light for him to wild out even more and him to be on something like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can do whatever. Oh, man. And so, like, sometimes, like, for me, it's like I have to be that assertive parent that's like, yo, nah, you ain't
not on duty.
Nah.
Not on duty.
Sit your ass down right now.
Oh, he a real parent. He talked through his teeth.
I grabbed that little arm. And so you ain't got to do much, though. I learned that if you grab the arm and lift the shoulder above the cheekbone.
Oh, this nigga got techniques.
Yeah, above the cheekbone.
Michael J. White.
Makes him look at you a little different. Like, oh, so you serious? Like, oh, okay, I'm listening now. So it's like one of those, it's a lift. You ain't gotta beat your child. You ain't gotta like do no wild shit.
I hear what you're saying.
Like sometimes it's just being a little more stern and a little bit more like, hey, I can't. It's okay. Calm down. Talk to me. Like some kids at work, some other kids, they need a little bit more like, nah, sit in this corner, or
I do see a difference.
Threaten the shit out of them.
Like with my friends who have had dads in the house, they're a little more short with their women and a little more like with their women. As far as like, hey man, I said this shit. Like we had the conversation. Like, what the fuck? Like, even you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see it more than with me. With me, I try to, you know what I'm saying? I give more leeway and shit.
Oh, no, I think I do too.
No.
Like, I definitely, like.
No. To the point where it's just like we be talking and shit, and I be like, damn. All right. This nigga, he ended that. Well, I be sitting up here like, man, your fucking feelings, like, oh, Jesus. We'll have to bam. Yeah. Like it gets,
I don't think that has to do with the parent.
I think no. Like I see it like with you and our other friends and my other friends and shit. Where it's just like, okay, like I see a lot of like y'all niggas will put the foot down a little bit before I will. Like I'll put it like I'm at max. I'm at like, you know what? If this ain't this, then I'm like here.
Yeah.
What to y'all niggas is like,
I don't see that at all.
I know you don't. But I'm seeing it, and I see it from my other friends and shit who had males in the house and shit like that. And it's just be like, damn, okay, all right.
No,
and not saying like I take it from y'all because I'm still here and this shit working for me allegedly. So, but like that's the difference I see. And I'm not saying taking away nothing from what you said.
Yeah. Well, what I was getting to was that it's not. I don't think it's like a 2-parent household versus like, you know, having just all female. No, listen, because I think for you, what you're missing out on is that, bro, you as a teenager skyrocketed into like your size now.
You talking about two different things.
No, I'm saying you skyrocketed into your size now. As
you talking about my height?
Yeah, height and stature.
Bro, I didn't know. No, I didn't know that until I was like 20.
But see,
how tall I actually was.
But see, the reason why you don't know that is because you were larger than like those around you, and so it made it where your family, your mom, and the women in your life was like, hey, you gotta understand that you gotta be a little more gentle because of the fact that like your size is a factor into how like because your normal.
It wasn't that because I was already that way. It was more so like approaching the YTs. I might as well say whites.
I was like, why did you say it like that? Like YTs.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So it was more so on that than anything else.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm more like, I think
I know you don't feel it, but I'm saying.
I don't know about the put your foot down. I think that it's just more like compromise and understand because I do feel like there's a lot of me trying, like when we talk about like niggas that's out here, like when you say put your foot down, we didn't see niggas like, I was like, damn.
I'm talking about from how
like, he talks to her like that?
Yeah.
Like,
but I'm saying
what?
From my perspective to y'all's.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you don't feel that way, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I don't win shit against my wife.
Yeah,
I ain't won nothing.
You right.
I ain't won nothing.
Let's get into sports, man. Let's get into sports. We missed last week, but we're going to talk about this upcoming week, man. The I Ain't Going Show Fantasy Football League, which, you know what I'm saying?
You want to sing that shit?
I am, because I'm out here bad, man. I'm out here like black on belly and shit, man. Like I'm the worst team in the fucking league that we started.
I was just trying to avoid that shit, bro. I had to.
Yeah, well, congratulations, nigga. You did, and I didn't. So let's talk about shit. Last week, let's talk about the ass kicking of the week. Team Reed Ashford be Hail Mary fucking Jamal ass by 57. Like that niggas look like
Team Reed was on the slump.
That nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like he beat Jamal out of everybody. Like Jamal was kicking everybody ass and shit, man. Shout out Team Reed, man. Game of the week this week. What kind of issues is Steve against Tired of Losing? Formerly, I'm going for white girls. Kevin
he didn't change his name. I didn't realize.
Yeah, man. He's tired of losing and shit. So he's
that's what you get for
projected
for
to lose by
4
points. And weak ass game of the week is free YSL against you. And you supposed to get your ass kicked by 34. Like, god damn.
It is what it is. Like, I'm just here to have a good time.
Man,
you
fuck
know what
him.
I'm saying?
He beat me on Monday night. Fuck Devontae Adams. He's not on the Packers. He's still fucking up my life.
He got me there, bro. I was sitting there like, well, I'm gonna lose this week. I'm watching games. I'm like, wait, is it? Oh, he just started
going
again?
Steph Curry on everybody
again. I was getting alerts. I wasn't even watching it because I just was like, oh, it's done.
I was watching. I saw it when it happened. I was like, I was looking at that shit. I was like, that was like 60 yards. Oh my god. Oh. So man,
don't call it a comeback.
Shut up. And I text that shit, and then I get my ass kicked. Shut up, you man. All right, speaking of Devontae Adams, man, he getting an assault charge and shit, man. I don't know.
Do I take him off? Do I put him down? Do I bench him for a minute or do I just drop him?
No, you don't drop him. He's gonna get 1 week at best, if it's just not money. But he pushed a nigga and shit. Which when he did it, I was like, I won 150,000. Nigga,
settle out of court
for $5 million. Like, nigga, you the highest paid receiver in the league. Nigga, well, second. Like, you know what? I ain't gonna air horn that nigga losing his bread and shit. But like, gee, if that would have been me, black or not, I want $5 million.
As much as you're gonna give me in the meals,
I want $5 million.
But if they say no, we ain't doing 5, we'll do 2.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Some in the meals,
my OG, we was watching the game. She was like, "Oh, I'd be like, I got PTSD. I can't watch football.
My knees ache every time it rains.
Hell yeah. Nigga, shit. Getting basketball, man. Io, I only call him Io. I don't know how to say his last name. Sorry for the disrespect. Dosunmu is the Bulls starting point guard now, man. Chicago bred. Yeah. Went from we stone cold Westinghouse. What? Morgan Park. What? University of Illinois. What? Second round draft pick from the Bulls. What? Yeah. Chicago, love him. What? He played his way up.
Yeah. What? This year 2?
Year 2.
Year 2.
Fuck you, Io, man.
So who he beat out?
Alonzo hurt. Caruso and
but Caruso was never coming.
Kobe's gone, right?
Caruso
is Kobe still there?
Kobe been gone.
Yeah.
Oh no. He was there last year. I don't think
I'm talking about this year.
Yeah, I think he's gone this year.
All right, yeah. Well, he beat out Caruso.
But Caruso was already coming off.
Nah, but Caruso is defensive specialist.
He is, but like Caruso is a
a
role player, and he ain't trying to be the starting point guard. He ain't never.
It ain't no trying to be. You can make another nigga a point guard. They could have put Levine because Levine has been a point guard before, so they could have made Levine the point guard. So he won a spot out. Come on, man. We shut him out.
Shut him out. I'm just saying who he beat out, but I was just like, if Caruso was his only thing, I don't think that. Caruso was never the competition.
He had to run up against a bunch of niggas.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Congrats to him, man.
Hell yeah.
The Bulls got a squad, G. Y'all look out.
I'm saying it right now. Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah. They win in over 50
Eastern
games.
Conference Finals, man. Can you be... Oh, no. Before then. Draymond versus Jordan Poole. Now, I believe that this will be fine if it wasn't leaked.
Yeah.
Now
somebody getting fired.
Oh, they already on that.
They was like, we're going to investigate.
Draymond did his apology. He apologized to him and his mama privately, but then he did another thing and all that shit. But she was pretty much like, it wasn't more so about the apology. It was more so about this made it look worse than what it was.
Yeah.
And I could see how this shit was. It is bad, but damn.
Kerr said it himself. Other athletes have come out and said it.
And he's the nigga that has been a victim of that.
Yeah, they was like, gee, we done seen hundreds of fights throughout our career.
Jordan punched him in his face.
This is what happens, and I think that a lot of people, especially people who are not in the sports world or have ever played in a team at a high intensity level,
in high school, it was mad fights.
When emotions get going and you're passionate about what you do, that's just what it is. I think we even when jokingly when we talked about you were serious, but jokingly,
I was talking about us fighting.
That's how in sports, that's how a lot of people just yo, I'm sick of you talking shit. I'm sick of you doing this. We're going to fight it out, and then we're going to do this, get it out of our system, and then we're going to hug it out and be cool and move on. Because at the end of the day, we still a team. We still
But when you see it,
you're not.
And the world see it.
Yeah, and when you're not familiar.
Different.
And I don't think that any condone anybody stealing off somebody in the face though is like that. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what Poole was saying,
oh no.
I'm just saying.
Oh no.
Regardless of what Poole is saying, the moment that you get into because Poole was saying whatever he's saying, Draymond got in his face, and we even said it in the chat. We
say shit to everybody.
No, you can't. But at the same time, it's you got to be able to control your emotions. And I think that that's one thing that in a world where we're now, we just talked about gentle parenting and all these. It's a new world, bro. So when you are saying that in a world where everyone is yo, you don't talk with your fists, you use your words, you this and that. You can't. I ain't saying that's how we grew up on. But like, I mean, that's cool. You ain't, and that's fair. And that's within.
How long have you known Draymond Green?
But see, Draymond wouldn't have did that to LeBron.
He did it to KD. I guarantee he'll do it to LeBron.
He ain't doing that with them niggas around the corner.
Who?
I'm just saying.
You got to be like Charles Oakley or somebody.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like,
bro, he is that nigga around the corner.
He is. I was going to say, he is that nigga, but like, I'm saying that the reason why when the world sees it, that's why what makes it worse, because of the fact that you're seeing someone who it isn't that Poole got in his face. It isn't that Poole was like out here doing this and saying this. It's the fact that in the video you saw a man walk up to a person, get in his face. The person pushes him because you're in my space now. I'm gonna push you. Now Draymond ain't go nowhere when he pushed him. He kind of just pushed his back.
Go sleep.
And then he just
so
like
sleep.
But then it was like I think Joe Budden said it. He was like, "Yo, man." Then he hit him with the one and then grabbed him to make sure to break his fall. Like, you good? Like on the way down. But it was just kind of like, I mean,
if it wasn't on social media, they could. This would be a lot better.
I mean, I honestly don't
like the way
I don't feel like anybody like don't come still off
the Last Dance shit. Like I've heard about this shit before the Last Dance shit come out, that Michael Jordan broke Steve Kerr's nose. I heard about it, like as a shorty.
Yeah.
No, I was an adult, somewhat of an adult, like in my teens or some shit like that. But Steve Kerr could still work with this nigga because it was like, it ain't on TV. This nigga apologized. He did the most to try to like, hey man,
yeah.
It's real hard to I'm sorry. It's like when when girls get cheated on by niggas. It's one thing when it's private, but it's another thing when it's like, don't make me look stupid.
Yeah. When the world see it.
Yeah. Then you look stupid.
When the family knows.
Yeah. When it ain't just like me, you, and this person. Like everybody can just chill.
Because now you got all these outside influences.
Yeah.
Say, are you really going to take that? You really going to let that happen?
And even that, outside, niggas ain't have to say shit. If niggas just see it.
Yeah.
It instantly is just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Niggas seen me do this shit. Which goes into, can you be bought? And we touched on this before in another episode, but can you be bought? How much to play the role of a gay dude on a TV show?
I feel like we discussed this in the previous episode.
Did you say the price?
Yeah.
How much?
We both said it like to be paid like money, because we talked about the P-Valley shit, and we even said I don't want to go down this road again.
Okay.
I discussed it.
All right.
I mean, you could.
Off the dome then. How much for that Draymond Green, Jordan Poole thing for a nigga to steal on you in front of your kids? Knock you out.
Oh, damn, knock me out?
He got knocked out.
He wasn't asleep. He just fell to the ground.
What happened to his legs?
He just fell to the ground. They knocked out.
He got hit in the face.
He got knocked down. Not knocked out.
Okay.
All knocked out and sleep.
Okay. The video cut off.
They would have said it.
How much to get slept in front of your kids?
To get slept? Man.
By a regular nigga, not no boxer.
Oh, no.
Who we know?
And somebody gonna catch me if I fall?
How much for DeVere to sleep you in front of your kids?
I don't know, man.
I just pick somebody we knew.
I don't know, man. That's a weird question.
$50,000
to knock me out cold, like to put me to sleep.
Mm-hmm. One punch.
I don't know, man.
$100,000.
I don't know if is all that worth it? Like just to get for some money, you $500,000. I don't know, $500,000 you might give me to think about it. I don't know.
Sold.
I don't know, but
sold to the man with the braids in his hair.
But but knocked out cold, that's a risk in a lot right there. That's like getting knocked out. You could hit your head and die.
Have a glove on. Oh, not bare fist. You get knocked out though. Find it.
Maybe. Yeah. I didn't. I mean, can I?
Cash money.
But wait. Does it have to be truly knocked out, or can I just pretend that it knocked
me out? Nah, nigga.
Can I just fall?
You gotta be like, what happened, kid?
It wasn't the octopus. It wasn't the octopus. It wasn't 8 of them hitting me.
500,000.
I don't know, man. That's even that. I don't know.
You sold.
How much would you? You asked me.
Like my kids right now.
Gee, you said it like you had the answers to what you would already do. You just want to hear me.
No.
All right, go ahead.
No, you asking me, nigga. I'm not finna sit up here and give you the, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
We on the same way. You know what I'm saying? This is a co-host show. I'm not gonna sit up here and like act like I already have the answer. So
answer.
All right, shit. In front of Brave? No, I'm just saying like how. Because your kids,
nigga, in front of your kids.
Oh shit! I'm more so worried about my wife. 100 bands.
100 bands to get knocked out cold in front of your kids. Okay.
100 bands, because she ain't old enough.
If she was old enough,
like your kids' age.
Yeah. So your pride and everything.
It ain't my pride. It's just like I don't want her to be like,
I don't respect you.
How much is my respect worth?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is your reason behind asking me this and my kids right now? And I'm just like,
the segment is called "Can You Be Bought?" Because apparently you'll twerk for $50,000. So, but getting knocked out is way worse.
I risk my life. I might hit the ground. My head might hit the ground. Yeah, I could die.
If Brave was Chloe age,
you might hit my temple.
250. But if you bring the cash in front of me, man, I'm gonna have to go over to my wife and talk. Like, how much? Like, hey, man, if you on some bullshit, you trying to divorce me because you don't see me. You see my legs get wobbly. Bitch, it's on you. I'm not. I'm not.
No. She see you get hit and you doing the air punches. Like,
oh no, not like Tua. Oh shit. All right, man. This is the last thing we're gonna talk about before we get into wild bars. Are we still? No, let's do it. Kanye West. Are we still Kanye West sympathists? Am I saying the word right? Sympathy. Are we showing sympathy for Kanye West still? I didn't go to school for linguistics.
I'm trying to read it to see what you said. Okay.
Are we still Kanye West? Are we showing sympathy for him still?
You know, I started out on some like trying to respect the artist, and because there's a lot of things where I felt
the art's still there.
Because I felt like everything that he was creating havoc and getting such an uproar for was like political and all this other stuff. And I felt like, you know, as an artist watching him, it was just like, well, why are we taking him serious? Like, not seriously, but like, why are we holding him. Why are we like, you know, taking anything that he says from a political standpoint so serious, and like, why do we care that much? It's like he's expressing himself and saying his opinion and doing that or whatever, but why are we like, come on, like, he can have so many different meanings behind whatever. But now I'm just kind of like, you know, I don't know what his I for years wanted to be like, oh, there's a deeper meaning to what he's saying. We just have to read deeper, you know, dig a little deeper into the layers to really understand. Like, he's not expressing himself in a way that we would normally try to dissect or digest information from him.
Because he's been right on a lot of that shit.
Yeah, and so I've always like hear him, but I always go to I'm not going to take what he says for face value. I'm going to try to wait and see what he is really trying to say, because he's going to come out and say what he's trying to say. With the recent shit that's going on with like the White Lives Matter and the like, and just him being so like, you know, even his
quote unquote anti-Semitic.
Yeah, like on his like, you know, his explanation is just like, now I'm just like, well, you know what? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know where. Like, I just want the music. To be honest with you, all this other shit that come with it. Cause I'll be real with you, bro. Like, the Yeezy brand ain't for me. Ain't never really been for me. Like, I got Yeezys. Like, there's a few of his like Boost Yeezys and things like that I like, or like the Red Octobers, which
the Red Octobers,
they are
nigga,
never,
those are
they're never coming out again. So I just understand, like, outside of that, the whole fashion world and the fashion thing that he is, it's just not my style. It's not for me. So I'm not even worried about him as a fashion designer. It's more like the art of the music is all I care about. Everything else, his political views, his whatever you want to say, it to me is just like, now it's like, I don't even care. Like, you know, whatever point you're trying to make now is not, unless you give me something that helps realign me and understanding what the fuck you trying to go to or what you're trying to say, I really don't, I can't defend it. I can't, because I don't know. Like, I'm not fighting a fight for somebody that I don't know personally, and I don't know what he truly means behind it if I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if I'm not getting it, then I'm not going to try to fight for it and try to do anything. I still love him as an artist because he, you know, creates great music. But outside of that, bro, I mean, this whole thing, the sympathy thing, I just, to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know if it's sympathy for him. It's more so just like, I'm just going to let him ride, let him do his thing, and I'm not going to worry about it because there's way bigger shit to worry about.
I want to go back to what you said in the beginning, like, why are we, you know what I'm saying, fucking with him like that and shit. You ain't say that exactly, but like, I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
But it's because of, from college dropout to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. No. We'll say till Life of Pablo. He has been fucking with black people tough.
Yeah.
Like, all the way around. Like, and putting his neck out on the line for the shit. Yeah. And like just wow, to the point where it was just like, hey, Taylor, I'm gonna give you the mic back, but you know what I'm saying? Beyonce had the greatest video of all time.
Yeah.
That shit, George Bush don't care about black people. And I think we talked about this shit in another episode when it's just like the customer service shit. Was like, man, if you fuck with me tough one time, man, I'm gonna keep coming back here at least until it was just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But he fucked with us tough for shit, 2004? Shit. For over a decade. And now it's just like, shit, man.
Well, I mean,
like, man.
Yo.
Well, but
I just can't. I can't do it anymore, man. I like, not even like, I still support as far as the music.
Yeah.
But to keep fighting and defending something that I'm
not defending this nigga no more.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
But I don't want to throw it. I'm not throwing them away.
Yeah, I'm not throwing them. Exactly. I'm not throwing them away. It's more so like right now I don't know how to support because I don't. What you're saying is I don't agree with a lot of your approach and how you're doing it and what you're.
It's like a friend that you used to have back in the day when y'all was like tight as fuck. And now, like, you drifted apart, you be like, man, I don't know what that nigga on now, man.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I still
got
love.
I
still got love for him and shit. But like, I don't agree with that shit he doing and all that shit.
Because it's like, okay, well,
like I'm not canceling him. And for all the celebrity outrage, like I know he was talking about Jewish people and all that. I don't know. As far as like what offends them and all that shit.
Oh, you know what offends them. It's just like anything. We all know what offends each culture and what is like offensive things to say.
Saying Jew offends them sometimes.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like to the point.
I mean,
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I was just saying,
I'm gonna leave it alone.
About that because it's just like it's really about him. It's about Kanye, and there's a lot of things that he's like. We don't know if it's an album coming out. We don't know if there's what the ulterior motive is to what his message that he's trying to get out, because it's definitely not.
And I can't rack my mind to figure out what it is.
But that's where I'm getting to. I'm getting to that point where it's like like coming from me as an artist and understanding like artist expression is everything, and how you express it. Like the world may not get or understand your vision for what you're trying to communicate, but it's all in your expression of, as long as you as an artist understand what you're trying to give out, that's fine. But when it comes to this, in this situation, it's just, I don't know. And I don't really want to have to defend the fact that it's like, oh, well, maybe it's this or maybe it's that. Maybe he's really meaning this and it's deeper. Because I can almost guarantee you there's a deeper thought there. And I feel like this is the best thing.
Okay.
Joe Budden and them said it best on the show when I was listening to them about this. He's trolling. And that's all it is. He's trolling, bro. He's trolling at the fullest. And everybody, like, until we understand that point of view, is that he's trolling, and at that point, anybody can get it. So whether the black community, whether the white community, whether like the rich and the famous, whether the, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
His baby mama, his ex-wife.
Baby mama, everybody can get it.
Her mama.
He's trolling, bro. Like, it's at this point, I just want to, there's a message, there's something that he wants to do there, but it's all part of his ultimate mindset and scheme. And we, and like you said, the ones like us who are trying to defend or create
it's dead
there. It's just, now we're just going to wait and see. Now it's just sit back and watch and see what happens. Because if you notice, he's giving you enough to piss people off, but he's not giving you enough to get like fully canceled or anything like that. So he's not giving you like there's people that have
worth too much money to get canceled.
I doubt that because everybody, bro. Don't ever say that he's worth too much money.
No, I'm saying like at this point, like
no, because
when they canceled his social media,
need we say Weinsteins?
They're not canceled.
Of the world.
They're still getting money. They cancel black people. They don't cancel white people. What white person has been canceled? Like for real canceled?
A lot. I mean, I
name
might not know
one.
I might not
just
know.
One. Just name one. Oh,
Jeffrey.
He's not dead, according to everybody. Yeah. According to everybody, he's not dead.
That was a cancelable. His wife, Justelle.
That wasn't his wife. That was his fucking
either way,
assistant pimp.
Either way, there's people that get canceled. The one that got canceled, the Clippers owner.
He's still rich as hell,
but he got canceled.
No, he just had to sell his team. He's still doing all that. He's still fucking racist. He's still slumlord. He's not canceled.
But he ain't able to be.
Black people get canceled. White people don't get canceled.
Well, either way,
Kramer's still getting money. What white persons got canceled? And if they did get canceled, they had to do some extreme shit. Like Jeffrey Epstein had to run a fucking empire of sex trafficking and own an island. And even then, niggas is like, nah, he's still alive. Who got canceled? That's white.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying they have canceled. I don't think that the amount of money that you have does not.
Oh, you're right. Now.
Power definitely. Yeah. Power more so than money. Like the power and influence that you have in your like circles and the type of circles.
It goes hand in hand, man. That's the thing. We don't know nothing about that. All right, man. We gonna get in the wild bars and shit real quick. Hopefully, I got this together. I tried to do it.
Bitch name Blocky. 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 I got this bitch named Blocky. She got a block and after every block party she built a whole block. I got this bitch named Blocky. She got a block and after every block party she built a whole block. I got this bitch named Blocky. She got
classic before you can get canceled. Shit, man.
That's wild. That's wild.
Oh, I'm glad I got it because last time I had to switch it up and shit. He was like, that shit ain't wild.
Yeah. But like when you listen to the beat and you listen to the lyrics, like before you listen to the lyrics, you just
7, 6.
You start rocking your head, you're like, yeah, and then you like read the lyrics, and you like, damn, that's wild, B.
And we've all known of her, even if she didn't do it to us. We heard stories about her.
That's wild.
Shout out Sunshine at TSU. She didn't even make it through fucking orientation. So I heard. She's a legend. She probably out here making changes in the community and shit, man.
This guy here, boy.
All right, man. Shout outs, man.
This guy here, boy. Oh, man. Shout out to the fam, man. Shout out to, what I'm saying, all the fans. Not the only fans.
I thought we talked about this before. They're listeners. They're not fans.
Okay. Shout out to all the listeners. Not the only listeners.
Because, you don't like being a fan. Like, if a motherfucker told you a fan, we've talked about this as far as, like, you paying money to see a motherfucker. You be like, I ain't no motherfucking fan or no groupie.
I don't look at it like that. I look at a fan as like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of this.
Oh, okay.
Like that. Like, I ain't saying, oh, man, I'm a diehard fan.
Well, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our listeners are black, and they don't like that shit.
I didn't know that.
The listeners. Right, that's all I was on, man. I wasn't trying to correct you and shit.
My side keep itching. I feel like, you get one of those tags in your shirt. It's like,
that shit
it's always like, like, why am I so calling on me? But yeah, man, shout out to the, the fam for sure. Always love, like supporting, doing their thing.
Family.
And then, just staying alive, man. Shout out to all the people that's making the world go round. All the black people that's out here doing this. Success, entrepreneurs, all that.
Look at them. I want y'all to look at this nigga.
I don't know if y'all can see that. People on YouTube, y'all see
that. Don't do it again. It ain't even the be weird part yet, man. Of course, shout out to the fam, man. Shout out, man. Had a good time. Everybody showed us love in Chicago, man. Shout out for everybody you couldn't see, but you know, we got a whole infant finna be a toddler and shit. She don't like people. It's hard to move her around. Her bedtime, we got fucked up. Sorry. Of course, shout out my wife. Happy belated birthday. We missed the beat, you know what I'm saying? But she kicked it. You know what I mean?
Turn up.
Oh, by this time, Ransom, who was here, guest on the show. Congratulations getting married, nigga.
Man, now.
Yeah. Light skin ass couple and shit, man.
Yeah, they good.
Shout out Ransom and Dee, man. And of course, shout out to listeners. Shout out, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, man. Oh, shout out Lewis, man, last time. Appreciate that. And yeah, we out.
Okay.
Stogie. Shout out Stogie. Shout out Brown.
Smoke something, bitch.
And we out.
Don't be weird.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.